So this is one of the most exciting parts of the event. I'm going to share with you the 20-year vision of Powur. This is something that we've not revealed publicly before. This has been an internal document, and I don't even care that we're about to basically share everything that we're going to do and everything we're going to accomplish, because nothing's going to stop us. And the goal is that you guys look at the 20-year vision of where we are all going as a company, of the technologies we're going to bring to market and the business we're going to create. And by the end of this, you realize, wow, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. This is bigger, way bigger than just selling solar, way bigger. This is a new future global model for a utility on planet Earth. And I've got my role to play. I've got my role to play in bringing this to fruition. So this is extraordinarily exciting. So first and foremost, let's just cover the basics. What is the vision of our company? The vision of Powur, succinctly, so you can share this succinctly, is to accelerate the adoption of sustainable energy worldwide. A vision needs to be something that could take 50 years for us to do. It's our guiding principle. It's the reason why we get up and do what we do every day, and it should be enormously, it should guide us for decades, right? So for us to accelerate, because this group of people exists, the world is going to shift to sustainable energy faster than it would have otherwise. That's what we're saying here. All of us are going to pull that off, right? This group right here, we're going to accelerate the adoption of sustainable energy worldwide. That is a huge vision, a huge purpose. Now, our mission, this is the target, ladies and gentlemen. If we are all soldiers and we just got deployed into combat, we have a singular mission of what it is we're getting ready to go do. This is our mission. Our mission is that we're going to become the largest clean energy platform on planet Earth. That's the mission, baby. That's the game. If you're here to play with us, it's time to think big. We're not thinking small, okay? We've got the platform. Does anyone else have the platform? No, they don't. No one. I know every single one of our competitors, and they do not have the platform. They have construction businesses. They've got construction businesses. We have a decentralized platform. We are the ecosystem. We have decentralized solar sales, installation, financing, all of it. We are the platform. How do you think Airbnb became the largest hotel company in the world? Without a single hotel, mind you. They rent more rooms every night than any other hotel company in the world. They don't have a single hotel. How'd they do that? How'd they do it? Type in the box how they did it. Thank you, Jason. Platform. They did it through a platform. And ladies and gentlemen, that's us. We've got unlimited ability to scale. We could have tens of thousands of installers on our platform. Tens of thousands. We've got the platform. You're going to see more about where we're going with it over the weekend. But our mission is to become the largest clean energy platform on planet Earth. That means the largest clean energy residential solar company on the planet. And I know we can achieve it. And not even like a guess, not even like it's possible. I actually know we can achieve this. So that's what we're going to do. Our core values, the things that drive us every day. And these are born from our team living these things. We didn't make these up 5 years ago. We looked at how we built the business and we said, oh, this is how we did it. We find a way. We innovate constantly. And guys and gals, you need this in your own life. These values can drive your life. We've got to find a way. We've got to innovate constantly. We've got to get shit done. We communicate authentically. We serve our community. We're devoted to growth. We're passionate about making things work extraordinarily well. We see the big picture. We stay focused on the big picture. And we work together through it all. Trying times, good times, we just stay working together. And the last one that most recently was added was we think like an owner and we act like owners. Think like an owner, act like an owner. I want you to take a screenshot. We post these values everywhere, but ladies and gentlemen, live these values. If you live these values within this company and within this organization, you're going to go really far. All right, so let's talk about the 20-year vision for Powur. And then I'm so excited because we've got Mr. Tony Saba coming up right after this. And what a treat for everybody to be able to hear from Tony, one of the world's global thought leaders around technology and sustainability. But I'll tell you right now, this is what our internal team, this is what we know we're creating and what we know we're building. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So the 20-year vision for Powur. By 2040, Powur will be a $100 billion plus company operating internationally with a suite of essential services, providing society with sustainable infrastructure for survival at breakthrough costs. At breakthrough costs. So what does this mean? Consider for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, that we're actually building the utility of the future. We are building one of the world's first decentralized virtual utilities. That the utility of the future does not look like a company that has a lot of trucks and puts up power lines and has a big, centralized coal or natural gas plant where they generate power and then they send it throughout all these lines. Consider that that is not the utility for the future. But the utility for the future is the organization, the company that provides homeowners and provides society with the ability to produce their own energy, goods, services, via technologies, distributed technologies, just like solar, that it doesn't need to come from a centralized entity somewhere. We're going to give you the technology. The technology is going on your house, right? And today, it's energy generation. We put a solar system in someone's house and we enable them to create their own energy. What is it tomorrow? It's transportation, it's food, it's water, it's materials, it's housing itself. All of this is coming. There's radical breakthroughs coming across all of these major sectors. And what we see for the future is a decentralized utility that really provides customers with the technologies that the customers need to produce all their own goods at breakthrough costs. This is an enormously exciting concept. And I'm going to dive into each of these 7 pieces. So what is the global decentralized utility of the future? So this is essentially what the utility of the future is providing. We're providing energy, right? We help you make energy from your roof. We provide storage. So now you can store that energy. And if you were in Texas this last week and you had batteries, you would have been your own grid, right? So we provide energy, we provide storage, we provide intelligence, which is going to be artificial intelligence and machine learning on how the home uses energy, how all the appliances inside the home use energy. So we're going to be connected to that home, monitoring that home, having a multi-decade relationship with that customer, a multi-decade relationship knowing how they consume and use energy, right? So we've got all this intelligence. Oh, we saw that you just added an electric vehicle. Here's another 3 kW of solar. Oh, we see that your air conditioner is 10 years old, and actually if you replaced it, you'd be saving a lot more money, and this one would use half the energy. Oh, we see your dryer, and on and on and on it goes. We provide services, right? Do you need us to come out and clean your panels, fix your panels, manage your AC, do this, do that, whatever it might be. Transportation. and we're going to be talking about our vision to enter into electric vehicles. Housing, because there's a massive revolution coming in the housing market in sustainable homes, right? Why not? Why are we not giving people the ability to live in the homes of the future? A totally smart home, interconnected, energy's produced from the roof, stored in the batteries, hooked to the intelligence with a car in the driveway, and walk into the Powur designed house. And materials. And this is going to be absolutely everything made possible by 3D printing. Manufacturing is exiting being a global phenomenon, and manufacturing is moving localized. We will be manufacturing much of our daily goods in the not too distant future through 3D printing. All of this is going to enable society to achieve a cost of living that should be much lower. Our goods, our services, our energy, our foods, our waters, our materials, our transportation, lower than it's ever been. So this is the utility of the future. This is the company that we're building. This is who we actually are. And I'm going to give you guys the timeline. So in 2021, we're going to scale up. Powur will revolutionize training, enrollment, and marketing via making use of amazing cutting-edge technologies like we're all participating in today. We will grow our active consultants to 10,000 plus. There will be over 10,000 of us active. We will triple company revenue, mature our SaaS business, and we're looking at acquiring our first energy data company. By the end of the year, you should start seeing the Powur Home Hub that will be installed on every homeowner's main service panel. And this hub is going to be how we start to build that multi-decade relationship with the customer and with their energy. This is going to pave the way for our initial public offering. And we're also going to launch Powur OS, which we'll give you a little sneak peek into this weekend, which is the operating system for the fulfillment side of the business. It's the operating system for installers. This is all going to happen in 2021. In 2022 and 2023, after we achieve those goals, we are going to go public. This is the plan. Now, I can't make this declaration. I'm saying this is our intentions, right? So if everything lines up, we're looking at an IPO. We're looking at going public within the next 18 to 24 months, okay? The purpose of going public is going to enable a capital model that's going to allow us to expand internationally and begin to acquire companies that are strategic to us fulfilling our core mission and our core strategy. So we're going to go public to really capitalize the business, to begin to acquire companies and acquire businesses that are really strategic to us fulfilling on this vision. In 2023, we are entering the electric vehicle market, okay? I don't care how, but we're getting in, baby. Mr. Musk, if you can hear me now, watch out, buddy. I know it's still early, but we're going to try to give you a run for your money. We're going to see if we can throw some competition your way. So there's multiple ways that we're going to enter the EV market. The first is likely going to be through joint venture partnerships. We're also looking at some platform-based sales models. So we're exploring the different ways to enter the EV market. Obviously, solar and EVs make a ton of sense. So if you go solar, why not have free gas, right? That's going to save you hundreds of dollars a month. So, I mean, this is just a match made in heaven. And if all of a sudden you guys have another high-ticket product you're pairing with every solar sale, just think about what this could do to revenues. Think about what this could do for all of our businesses. So we're really excited about this. And ultimately, we really want to acquire our own EV manufacturer or some kind of merger, something that really brings the whole thing together. So really, we're head-to-head, EVs and energy as a platform. So This is where we're going, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to hit every single piece of this vision to do this. If we nail 2021, then we can go public in 2022, 2023. Now we can start getting into the EV market. We can keep going. So by 2025, we want to expand our product line. We want to start looking at all of the other business models to support essential services of a new type of utility: energy, water, food, transportation, housing, materials. This will include our energy data services. And one of the things that we're thinking, because there's a huge debate happening right now about who actually owns the data. I don't know if you guys have been watching this play out, but I think the writing is on the wall that there's changes coming to the tech industry. And right now, the tech companies own all of our data. And we think, if you guys saw the social, the Social Dilemma? How many of you saw Social Dilemma on Netflix? I mean, it's a big deal. If you haven't seen Social Dilemma, watch it. We want to be really forward leading there. So we're going to create a model where the customer actually owns their data, and they're licensing it to us. And we're going to pay them for using their data. And how many of your customers do you think would be excited to have a little royalty check off of, the ways that we monetize their data? Because we're going to monetize their data forever. That's how it works. Once you have the data, we're going to monetize it forever. Okay, we're going to know exactly what to sell them and when and for how much. The data gives you a lot of power, and we want to be one of the first companies to really share that and take a leading position in the market, and it'll probably end up getting regulated anyway. But we want to expand, start to look at different product lines that we can start expanding into. Between 2025 and 2030, we just want to mature everything. Right? We've got this this foundation now where we're in solar storage, EVs. We've started to open up our other technologies, vertical hydroponic farming and atmospheric water generation, all these things, so that you don't have to rely on these centralized services anymore. Right? We can produce our food, our water, our everything right from our home. Now we're going to mature that. We're going to mature it. And start to expand it and look at how we can expand. And of course, over the next decade, how can we expand this internationally? Where are we taking this model all over the world so that we can provide access to these technologies at breakthrough, give homeowners, give people, give human beings the chance to make their own energy, create their own water, create their own food, have their own transportation at costs that are lower than they've ever been in history. And to me, and Tony's going to talk about this when you guys hear from Tony in a minute, that is what's so inspiring about what he calls the age of freedom. That as these technologies lower the cost of our essential services, that we're going to enter into this age of freedom instead of this age of survival, where everyone's working so hard just to survive. And we're all in this constant state of stress just to survive. We're going to enter into a state of freedom where it's not so hard to survive anymore. And now our energy can actually go, hey, if we're not just surviving all day, what can we really do as human beings? What can we really create? If you guys are excited about building one of the most epic, game-changing companies in the world, say yes right now. Who's pumped up? Say yes, baby. Let me see those thumbs.
Yes.
Ow! This is where we're going. 2040, a 20-year vision of where we're going to take this to be one of the leading global decentralized utilities in the world. And what's going to be our core driver? It's always going to be us. It's the fact that we were the first people to create the platform. We invented the model and the platform for the entire gig economy. We invented the way for anyone to earn their livelihood through building the infrastructure for the future of society. We were the category creator, and we're not going to let that position go. This is going to be our core driver. This is going to take us all the way. And you know what? Tesla might own a consumer brand market, direct to consumer. Tesla's not going to be able to compete with 1099s and all of us. Okay, baby? If there's hundreds of thousands of us, we are going to have a damn big presence in the market. They might be able to go direct to consumer, but they're competing with each and every one of us for our relationships, our friends, our family. And I'll tell you right now, we're going to be up there. We're going to be up there. And there's going to be a lot. There's probably going to be 5 to 10 giant future, utility models for the world. If one of them is us, guys and gals, we are looking at one of the greatest opportunities that any of us have ever seen or will have a chance to be a part of in our lifetime. You can't even fathom what's possible in the business vehicle that you're a part of. But you're part of an extraordinary business vehicle, and the sky is truly the limit. We can take this so far